What's up, everybody? Good old buddy Chupy back here with a good friend of mine. His name is Fury from the team Ambitious. He is the co-owner and pretty much the leader of the pack. So I am pleased to have him on today. What is up, Mr. Fury?
Nothing much, man. Just good to be here, to be honest. How are you?
I'm pretty good, pretty good. Just trying to see what you guys are about. Y'all are online players that pretty much kick ass and take names, I hear.
Yeah, pretty much. It all started from obviously. You obviously know me because we used to play CS:GO a bit,
Hmm.
and obviously you know a bit about Elliot because obviously co-owner, and basically we started on Call of Duty, and we got a team on Call of Duty a little while ago, like just a few of us just mucking about, and then when we actually went to league play, we kicked ass. So we were just kind of like signed up for I can't even speak now.
MLG.
MLG, and yeah, so we set everything up there. So we set our doubles up and our team up and stuff like that. And then obviously I've been talking to Elliot about a CS:GO team, and then hopefully in a little while in the future a Destiny team, which is hopefully going to be on the PS4 side, not the PS3 for anyone that was wondering that. But yeah, CS:GO team. Obviously, I'm still looking for people. Obviously, I've got a few. Not naming anyone because obviously we haven't set it up yet. So, but yeah, us Call of Duty side is pretty much just going hard at the moment.
Good, good stuff. I actually know a lot of Call of Duty people from my clan, Assholes by Nature or ABN, and Kiss My Ass or KMA. They're a bunch of Call of Duty nuts, man. We used to tear it up, but a lot of them are on PS4, so I'm definitely gonna get them in touch with you. There's a guy named Xtopher, and he's really big on Twitch and YouTube. So I think if y'all can get together, maybe some collaboration.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm up for that, man. That'd be sick.
and you have a YouTube channel for Team Ambitious, or
Yeah, we
just
have
setting
a
everything up?
huge. I have a YouTube channel for myself, which is obviously Ambitious Fury. At the moment, I haven't actually got any gameplay on it. I've only got like life stories, and I'm actually uploading one tonight. That will be the best friend's crazy ex-girlfriend, which got catfish. So I don't know what to call it at the moment, but I'm thinking about catfish story. So obviously, I'm a
Or,
bit mixed about that one still.
or you could just make the title "Something Smells Fishy," and it ain't her this
All right,
time.
all right.
Oh,
That was actually quite good. I might do that. But no, yeah, I've got a channel for me, obviously my personal one. Elliot's got his. He's not going to make a new one. He's still using his Letacity one,
all right.
which is literally just Letacity.
Well, links
And
will
then
be in
there's,
the description below, so y'all can go check these guys out.
and then we have got our team one, which has our doubles one, and you may not have heard of one. We played against Blink, and we completely thrashed them 6-1
Oh, nice.
in Search and
So,
Destroy. So
what other games do y'all play besides like Call of Duty? I'm sure y'all are gonna have a CS:GO side.
yeah, we got obviously. I'm trying to sort that out at the moment. Obviously, we've been talking quite a bit, and
Yeah.
I've been trying to get hold of Irish, but I haven't had no response really. I've had like a little bit, but there's a few other people that want to join. It's just a fact of getting time and getting everyone together and meeting up and getting everyone to know each other. Because obviously, we don't want just a team that's good players. We always want a team that can be compatible and well, like get on well as a team. Because we don't want one person being like trying to take over. Because as a co-owner of Ambitious, I'm also going to be the captain of the CS:GO side and the Destiny side when that comes out. Until obviously, if stuff does happen, me and Elliot will be taking a step back and going back to actual training and trying to do the business side.
Yeah.
Because obviously I do the designs and stuff myself, so I'm gonna have to think about other stuff as well because I can't take everything on at once. So,
Oh yeah, for sure.
but
Teams are important, especially with something of this size, and team chemistry is definitely one of the biggest things I think in online gaming because you're mixing so many personalities and so many different cultures. It's really hard to really stay in sync, I think. So with all the games and how competitive things are, you can get some volatile mixes that's not good.
yeah, I
Um,
mean, like if you look back when Optic first started out, before they got into the big league, obviously. There was Big Time, Ruination, obviously, the original ones, they were really well. And then obviously Scumpy joined and loads of other people joined, and now they've got an absolutely amazing Call of Duty team.
Oh yeah.
And they've been going really hard, like they've been winning and stuff. And unlucky they did lose the other match. I can't remember who it was, but Elliot did tell me they lost the other day, so unlucky for them. But obviously you got FaZe as well.
Oh yeah.
Like the original founders of FaZe are actually coming back into FaZe now.
Oh nice.
If you didn't hear about that, like you've got like obviously Fakey, he's one of the original like old school FaZe members, and FaZe Clips, which is one of the owners of FaZe. They're coming back. I know FaZe Clips is definitely starting to upload on this channel again. But yeah, it's like I think it's kind of like they've kind of progressed, and it's kind of now when obviously from when we were teenagers we realised, you know, we don't just need a team that's good, we need a team that can be as good as, you know, it can be a family as well, kind of thing. It can be really, you know, you can be really close, so you can know when to call the call outs, you know when to go what way, and you know your other people, like the other people in your team, you know what they do and the way they're going to work that map, or how they play that map, or, you know. And I think that's really important with like a team. And me and Elliot still haven't completely got our full team for Call of Duty because we can't find some other players that we need, because every player that we have found hasn't got to that standard what we need specifically for the team now.
Right.
So it's kind of, we're kind of working on that. But obviously you got me, which is I just rush. I literally just go in ham.
That's like me.
Yeah, Elliot kind of sits back, so I'm kind of defense, but on aggressive at the same time.
Right.
And then obviously we've got Harry, which is unbelievable player. He's really good. We picked him up the day we started the actual team. We played with him before, and the way we played, like us three, was awesome. But yeah, Harry plays. I'm not kind of sure how Harry plays, because he has days where he goes defense and still goes hard, and then they play like completely aggressive. Like he will just run and just kill everything in his way, and it will be insane just watching him back. So
he's more of a situational kind of guy.
Yeah, he's more of a guy that literally just flank round and push him towards us. And while I'm trying to push, obviously I'll be going around the other way. So we kind of like just fuck him in the ass kind of thing. So,
yeah, funnel him into a certain spot and just flank him out and sandwich them all. Kind of give him in a death trap.
Yeah.
But what else was I going to ask you? And with all the online gaming on how it's going, how hard is it actually to find people on, you know, platforms such as like PC? Because consoles, as we all know, they're a lot more inexpensive, because with PCs, if you don't have a good PC, you have a better chance of getting wrecked. So
yeah, sorry, carry on.
But it seems like it'd be a lot harder to actually start a PC team than a strictly console. So I guess that's why you're going both directions, try to build up both sides.
Yeah, it's not just that. We know I've always been like a PC lover, so it's like from my heart, I'm a PC lover, not a console lover. I started on a PC when I was 5. First ever thing I played was Half-Life, so I've always been on like the Valve cover side. And then when I got into competitive, I actually mentioned this on my welcome video that I haven't actually uploaded. I think I deleted it by accident. That I've been playing like competitively since the age of 6, on like stuff like Day of Defeat. And then when Counter-Strike came out, my dad bought that on his old gaming computer, which obviously was like 4 gig of RAM, really crap graphics card, really crap like CPU. Like to nowadays computer which I play with now, it was like not even a quarter of the price. So, you know, but that back then it was amazing. And to sit there on a gaming computer at the age of 6 and get like 26 kills to 2 deaths on something like Counter-Strike, which to some people sounds ridiculous. But then I'll have days, like everyone has days where they play good and bad, but if I have a really good day, like even Elliot will say, even on the console, I'll go like, the other day I think I've gone like 50 odd kills to 2 deaths.
Oh, nice.
So then Counter-Strike last night I was going like 30 odd to like 7, so, you know, I'll have my days on and off. So it's kind of, with the console and the computer side, it's kind of hard, because console is a lot more easier. I will admit that. Like console, we can go straight up to people, because a lot more people are out there to try gain more experience and stuff on the consoles.
Oh yeah.
Where on PC, people like doing their own thing. People like doing, you know, you see loads of people that will play for a team, but they won't actually commit to that team, and they're still doing their own stuff.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people out there. Like Pramaj, he left FaZe because he was doing all his clips. He was getting most of them for their clan stuff, and he's a really good player. And now Optic have took him on. He's really shown that he can contribute to the team, and they've admired that rather than ignoring it, as that says. And I'm probably going to get hated on this, but I think FaZe kind of ignored that part of him, and it was kind of, he was one of those people that is committed to what he does.
Yeah.
And if you can get the same people like that from a console on a PC and get them in your team, and they're a great person as well, like they have a great personality, because obviously you can't have just boring people that are just gonna be like, yeah, well, I'll play, I'll come training. You want people that are like, yeah, I'll come training, dude. I might be a bit late, but they're still gonna be there. They're still gonna be like, oh, there's someone here, someone there, rather than someone that's just like, oh yeah, he's around the corner. So
Yeah, right.
it's kind of, you really need that on a PC, which is actually really hard to find. Like on a PS4, even now, I found people for Destiny teams. So
Oh yeah, for sure.
it's PC is a lot more harder, especially when it comes to CS:GO, because a lot more people want to get in CS:GO now because it's a big thing now.
Yeah.
So since it first started, it's blown up huge. So it's really hard to find someone. But I think it's just, I don't know. I think it's just I'm lacking at the moment because I need to try keep up with the training on Call of Duty. Plus, trying to find people for this and do the art and stuff is just it's kind of hard. So I might be having a word with Elliot to see if he can try find some people for CS:GO for me. So
Oh yeah, for sure. And
some people on the team or something.
how do you think y'all are gonna handle the turnaround, since we do have so many people that go in and out and around each team? How do you think y'all can actually combat it to where y'all can have enough team members to play the matches and still have the good ones?
I think it's just a matter of finding them people that will, even on them off days, will still try and contribute. Because obviously we're gonna try get a what's it called? Like a standout team, so like a B team for when people can't play for our first team. We'll have people from our second team come play them. And a huge thing that actually me and Elliot talked about a little bit, not too much. We have got a lot of gamer friends like that are girls.
All right.
And we're thinking about talking to them to see if they want to do like a game, like a girl kind of gamer side, because obviously girls in the gaming community have gone huge now, and there's a lot more people that are girls that game, and it's more of a big thing now than it used to be.
Right, and that's actually what we did in ABN. We
Yeah.
just had so many people, we ended up making bitches by nature. So it's a BBN, so you have assholes and bitches. They actually picked the name, which was weird. We were like, try to be cute with her, like, gorgeous women by nature, beautiful by nature, shit like that. They're like, no, we're bitches. They're like, yeah, y'all are. But anyway, so... Oh, and then the other one was adorable by nature, so we could keep ABN. We're like, well, we don't want to change it to BBN, because then it'd be different. Which was actually what we were trying to do, make it a whole different thing, but whatever. They wanted to keep ABN, so I think they ended up making it adorable by nature, pissed all the chicks off, and then they're like, alright, fuck it.
Yeah.
But anyway, so really, the last question I have for you is, what kind of challenges do you think you'll face that, being one of the co-owners and growing so fast?
I think one of the challenges we are going to face is obviously we've already got a team pretty much settled, and we're already getting onto the leaderboards of MLG. I think the main thing on PS3, I don't like saying it, but because everyone hacks, you don't know if, or even on the Major League Gaming like leaderboards, you don't know if that's a person with aimbot or not, because you see someone like, there's, for instance, on the doubles, the top team on there has 0 losses and over 100 wins. And, they might generally just be really, really good. But obviously, because PS3 and Xbox 360 are such a big platform for hacking now, there's our stats that people are going to be like, oh, you've been hacking.
Right.
Because, generally we do get into lobbies that do have like double XP, like quadruple the XP you'll have, or like 10 times or whatever, and it will come up with like all the different like E's and 1s and plus and all that bollocks.
Yeah.
And we do get into games like that, but not on purpose. Like we'll look for a game and it'll kind of be like, oh great, kind of thing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So that is a big tackle, because obviously when you go and play a game and you're using your own account, they're going to be like, okay, because obviously you've got to check your account and your stats and that to make sure you're not hacking. It's going to probably be probably one of them is probably a big thing. Also, coming up from the bottom, from being in a team already, which was obviously I was owner of the Razor gaming team back in 2012. And when we made it on Halo, it was such a big thing, and there was so much like paparazzi and stuff. And it was just, I want to say paparazzi because I don't know, like, it's obviously a fan base, but obviously you got people that want to talk to you constantly and
Yeah.
want to interview constantly. Like right now, it's like a couple of people have tried to interview me. Says you that I agreed to, and there's a couple of other people that I might be doing with. Um, but right now it's fine. I'm in a calm place. But when it kind of gets to that time, I don't know how other people are going to hack it if we do make it that far. If people are going to freak out, because not everyone can deal with that amount of stress,
Oh
being
yeah.
under that amount of stress. And that's probably the biggest thing, because you see gamers, and they say on a on a day-to-day basis that the actual fan base is great, but the stress that you go through and under is just unbelievable, and it's just as stressful as holding down a real job. Because when you become an owner of a company, you're not just no owner of a team, you become a company later on. Because if you start doing your own clothing line, you've got to start managing, like, doing that, and figuring out what company you want to have your t-shirts made by, your designers, and then obviously if you get bigger, you'll have video editors and stuff like that. And it all goes down to that. And realistically, if we ever got that big and we got to the point where we done a thing like we got a place like for us, like a warehouse or something, and we decked it out for us, we've got everything. So we've got the sponsors, we've got people working with us, we've got people working for us, we've got our team, and it's just a fact of finding those other players that will be able to get put through that and kind of come out the other side smiling and still holding their head up high. And also, there's the whole thing with people wanting to buy other players
Oh yeah.
is a big thing now. Like on CS:GO, I know it's a huge thing. On League of Legends, a huge thing. In Dota 2, they've been buying players left, right, and centre, swapping players from different teams. And then some teams have been like working really well with their new players, and the other team kind of like, we kind of want them back, but then they're selling back for twice as more. And to me, it's kind of getting ridiculous. And because we're coming into the era now where gaming isn't just it's not just a thing now. People do it for an actual career. It's on, esports.
Yeah.
It's a thing now, and it's kind of everything mixed together. I think not just worries me about the team, because I have been through it, and I have been talking and going to meetings about stuff, and I know how to handle it. It's just whether one day, say Harry walks down the street, he suddenly realised that we're on like 1 million subscribers, our team channel. He walks down the street and he gets like 3 people coming up to him, asking for autographs, asking for pictures and stuff, and say he couldn't hack it, and he bottled. It's kind of one of those things where we would feel bad for making him leave the team, but at the same time, we wouldn't be able to keep someone that can't go under the stress and the pressure. Because if you do get to that point where you're big, you're gonna be on TV,
Yeah.
or you're gonna be on the internet. It's simple as that. And it's just thinking what you're thinking at the beginning. Can these people actually hack it? Like I said, at the moment, Harry's great. He's been doing really well, and even with people, like even when me and Elliot have been talking, like in Skype or whatever else about business, he's been sat there and he's trying to put an input in, and he's doing a really good impression on me and Elliot, and we're really proud of him so far. And for him being such a young age as well, like if you didn't know, Harry's actually 15,
Oh,
hasn't
okay.
actually left school, and for his maturity level, obviously in game, and he's a laugh, but for his maturity level for that kind of the business size and all that is huge. And Elliot, he's obviously used to it, because he talks to our sponsors. I'm not actually the one that talks to the sponsors for like we've got apparel. Peril Customs, we've got Cinch Gaming, and we got Velocity Music so far for our Call of Duty team.
All right.
And we are, well, I am going to try to talk to Sniper Goggles. I can't remember. It's one of the team for glasses for gaming.
Okay.
You got them tinted glasses. Yeah, we're talking about them, and also I've been talking to a company downtown for the computer side, so we can get like for all the people that don't have good stuff on the computer and they're actually a really good player, but they lag a bit because their PS isn't great. I've been talking to them about getting graphics cards on sponsors, like Team Shouts and that, obviously, getting graphics cards, CPUs, and like extra fans and stuff.
All right.
For free, and so far they've already hooked me up with 2 fans, so you know that's kind of, it's a small thing, but it's one of those things that I know if we made it, it would help them out, and if they made it, it would help us out, kind of thing. And you know, I think that comes down to everything just molding into one is just a huge scary thing. I think it's just everything is just when it molds together, and you suddenly just realise, you're just kind of like,
what did I do?
yeah, just like this is actually happening. Like, but yeah, everything's great so far. But it's just the things in the future are just there's going to be a scary. I'm not going to say it's not going to be scary. It's going to be scary for me, even though I'm used to it. I mean, from your point of view, you know, it's probably would be scary for you as well, wouldn't it? You know, you can't sit there and say 1 million of people watching my videos, I can't set a good example for what I do. So, you know, it's kind of, it's a scary thing, but it's fun at the same time. You know, it's fun. It's lots of fun.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like you just have to stay in the moment. You can't let things that might happen get in your head, otherwise they'll pretty much break you down. And
Yeah.
but yeah, it's been a great pleasure, man. I hope to see a whole lot more of you in the MLG community, see in those tournaments, man. But yeah, this is Fury from Team Ambitious, and he is the co-owner and leader of so many aspects of that team. So they're bringing a lot of talent, a lot of ambition and determination. So we are definitely gonna look forward to seeing a whole lot of you, man.
Yeah, man. Likewise, man. Like, you know, you've been here for me, and I've been there for when you're streaming that. And, you know, I've always said, you know, you got loads of potential as well. So
yeah, buddy.
it'd be great to see you get there as well. So it would be awesome to go on this journey. Like, even if we don't go to like together and we meet up in the future or something, you know, it'd be great to do that.
Kind of like the start of both of our journeys today.
Oh yeah, it is really. 'Cause, you know, we have been speaking, so you know, when you do make your mind up and you do realise, like, if you want to or not, you know, you have got a place here. You have got a, you know, I've always said you've got a seat on the CS:GO side. Because, you know, I've played with you before, and, you know, you have got potential. I know I've got potential. I had, you know, I have on and off games. You know, I'll play bad and I'll play good some games. But, you know, there's certain seats that I'll always have open. Like, there's you, there's Irish, a friend Jack, you know, he's quite good. You know, there's always certain seats that will be open for the talent that I think can be improved or has a potential or just needs to focus on that side of stuff rather than a different side of stuff that might point them off in the wrong direction.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, but yeah, man.
Alright. But yeah, this is Chupy TV with Team Ambitious co-owner Fury. And I will have all the links to check this guy out, because I know you already love this guy. I know it. Just look at him. You can't not love this guy. So, it's been a great pleasure talking to you about this, because I know that you're going to go far because of what I know about you so far. So, I look forward to seeing you, man, and hopefully you get in those tournaments.
Yeah, man.
But
Good.
that is all for today, guys. See you guys on. Let's go. Later.